Hello, this is review for integrated algebra. What we are going to be doing is we're going to follow the same procedure. We'll be doing some of the questions together. You'll be finishing the rest on your own. We're going to start off with day one. You can print this out from Google Classroom. You can also just use your own paper and copy it down. Today we're going to talk about algebra skills and properties. So taking a look at here, we have a bunch of skills. All right, now some of the things that we are going to be working with will be PEMDAS. So for PEMDAS, obviously order of operations, parentheses first, through distribution. We're going to be multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting. So to start off, I'm going to look at number one. For number one, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to distribute this negative sign to get rid of this parentheses. So when we do that, we will get negative 3x, positive because of negative and negative, 4y. I bring down this 9x. Here I'm distributed positive 1. So these signs will not change. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to combine our like terms. So I have a 9x minus 3x and a negative x. So 9 minus 3 is 6. Minus 1 would give us 5x. 4y and 7y. 4 plus 7 would be 11. The exponents do not change when you add or subtract. The only things that change are the coefficients and numbers in front. I'm going to take a look at number 2. So now for number 2, we're going to be multiplying. I know I'm multiplying because there's nothing in between. We multiply 8 times negative 2, which is negative 16. And we add the exponents because we have the same letter. So 4 plus 5 would be a to the 9th. I'm going to skip down here to number 4. So for number 4, this is a FOIL question. I know that because we have 2 terms, nothing in between, and another 2 terms. We're multiplying. So we have x times x. We add the exponents. 1 times 1 in front would give us x squared. X times negative 6 would give me negative 6x. 5 times x would give me positive 5x. Then we have 5 times negative 6, which is negative 30. I then combine my like terms to get x squared. Negative 6 plus 5 would just be negative x minus 30. Next, we're going to take a look at number 5. For number 5, we're dividing. So when we divide the coefficients, or simplify them, and then subtract the exponents of like letters. So 14 divided by 7 would be 2. We subtract the exponents. X, the larger exponent is here. 12 minus 4 would then be x to the 8th. Continuing. All right, we have number 6. That's going to be a FOIL question, just like number 4. Bear with me, my camera's a little bit out of focus. For number 7, we are going to be dividing. And then we're going to do the same thing we did here. I'm just going to put and kind of set this up for you. We're going to divide each of these 2 terms by 2y squared. And then finish it. Number 8, this is addition. These are like terms. Like terms, same variable, same exponent. The exponents do not change, just the numbers in front. So this is 1 and a 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 2y cubed. Number 9, we are going to subtract. So when we subtract, I'm going to set this one up for you. When this is subtracted from, so this has to go first. 9x squared minus 2x plus 3. And we are going to subtract the other one. Now I have to put these in parentheses because I'm going to have to distribute that negative sign to all 3 terms. So you'll distribute that just like we did up top, and then finish solving it. Looking at number 12. So for number 12, we're subtracting again. So we are actually going to have to distribute the subtraction sign, and both these bottom ones will change. So you're going to finish solving this page, simplifying each of these, all the algebra skills as part of your homework. The next thing that we are going to be reviewing is properties. Now there's a description of what the properties are. We're going to fill in a few of these blanks. So commutative. 2 plus 3 is equal to, that would be 3 plus 2. What plus b is equal to b plus a? Well, that would be a. This is where you have two parts with addition or multiplication, the order flips. So for this one, what numbers stay inside the parentheses? It doesn't change from left to right. The 6 just gets brought to the front. So you're going to finish up those there. The associative property, we have a plus b plus c. And the associative, similar to commutative, but now what's inside the parentheses changes. So now we're missing a b, so a b would be here. For this one, it looks like we are missing a 9. So here we have a D, A, E. So it looks like we have an E here. And this one looks like we have an A. So once again, addition and multiplication. You're going to finish up those blanks as well. Distributive properties, combination of multiplication with addition and subtraction. Here to get this, we would have an A. Here if I distributed 3, I'd have 3 times 2 plus 3 times 4. So once again, you're going to finish this. 4 times 5. Actually, I'll help you with this one. We'll do 20. Transitive property. This one is just different ways to get about the same answer. If A is equal to B and B is equal to C, we know A must equal C. With addition, we know that 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. 6 plus 2 is equal to 8. So therefore, 5 plus 3 is equal to 6 plus 2. Continuing, the additive identity property. This is what can you add to something to get the original. So A plus, this would be 0. What plus 0 gives you 5? That's 5. Negative 6 plus what? That's 0. So the identity element of addition, anything you add to 0 will give you that identity, that number. Multiplication, 8 times what gives you A? Well, it's 1. 9 times what gives you 9 is 1. What times 1 gives you negative 10? That's negative 10. So anything you multiply times 1 will give you that identity element. Multiplicative property of 0. Anything you multiply times 0, you get 0. Additive inverse. 6 plus what gives 0? This is going to be the opposite. So that's negative 6. This would be positive 10. This would be positive 1/2. We then have the multiplicative inverse. What can you multiply by something to get 1? All you do is you take the reciprocal. So you multiply 1/2 times 2 over 1. This one, you multiply by 5 over negative 4. Just take the reciprocal. Negative 3, well, that's negative 3 over 1. The reciprocal of that would be negative 1/3. Now you're going to finish this. You're going to do these properties right here. All right, and that will be your property review. So that's going to be the homework for day 1, finishing all the stuff that we did not cover. Make sure you are checking your answers with the provided key. Thank you.